So this is turning out to be a rather expensive day. We went to breakfast this morning, which is what we normally do on Saturday mornings, take my mom to breakfast. Then we went to get groceries, which is another thing we normally do on Saturday mornings. And then we came home and turned on the TV, and probably a third of one side of the TV is starting to go black. We've had issues with this TV for a while now. Sometimes when you turn it on, you have no sound, so you have to change channels or go to a different video setting and then back in order to get the sound to come in. So we were like, yep, TV's gonna need replaced. But when you can't see a quarter or a third of the screen, that time is now. Am I the only one who's absolutely mesmerized by the quality of the pictures on these TVs? Because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe the clarity and the color, and honestly, it looks like it's 3D. They're just amazing. I was really pleased with the selection that they had, the variety of sizes and prices, and it made it a hard decision, but it was nice to have that variety. Okay, that was way more expensive than I intended it to be. Wait till you guys see this TV. The picture is crazy good, crazy good. But ow, that price. So we'll have to. I wanted to get new flooring downstairs because the carpet's in bad shape, and the tile in the kitchen and the bathroom is all chipped and busted up. So I really my goal was to get a new garbage disposal and the new flooring downstairs put in. And after this purchase, that's going to have to get pushed to probably next spring. I was hoping to get it done before the holidays, but given the cost of this in the back, I think that's going to have to get pushed to spring.
So if you are trying to decide which one was the more important purchase and why this one took a higher priority, I suggest turning off the TV, watching the carpet, and seeing how entertaining it is.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point. Okay, so in my defense, I would just like to say that this did not look that big on the showroom floor in the store. I know when we brought it home and brought it in the house, I was totally taken aback by how large it actually is. And I kept saying to Phil, this is not going to fit. Like, I know we measured, and I measured twice, and then I had him check because I was like, I don't want to have to go back. And this thing is huge. It didn't look that big on the showroom floor. It truly did not. But I have to say, I love it. I love the sound quality. It sounds like a movie without being too loud. I love that it has ambient lighting detection, so it adjusts the lighting of the screen to fit the lighting of the house. I love that. We are in a townhouse, so it's darker by nature. I need it darker. Like, I'm not going to paint my walls white. I cannot tolerate those white light, sunlight light bulbs. I know they're great for recording for the videos, and I'm sorry, you guys, I just can't do it. With the daily migraines, the chronic migraines, that level of light is painful, and I just can't do it. So having a television that adjusts to a more yellow, softer light, and colored walls, and a darker area, just because, like I said, we're in a townhouse, so we don't have windows on all sides. I love that it adjusts automatically. It's been just fantastic. I will say this is the second television. The first one we brought home, when we got it out of the box and got it set up and turned it on, the screen had been damaged. It was all white except in one corner it had like the stripes, like somebody had hit the screen or something had punctured the screen or something. So poor Phil, we had to box up the first one, took it out, set it up, put it up there, didn't work. We had to take it back down, box it back up, and then he had to go back to Nebraska Furniture Mart and get another one. And I will say they were fantastic. We called Daniel, our salesperson, and said this TV is damaged. And he said, hold on one sec, and came right back and said, we have another one in stock. I'm holding it for you. Bring that one back. We'll switch it out. No problem. So they were wonderful to work with. They always are. I truly, we've had a couple of hiccups with the products that we've purchased from them, very few. And every time we've had a problem, they have fixed it. You guys, this barely fits. Like, I have to hold it up here so Phil can even attach it. And then the blackness you're seeing on the sides is from the protection that's on the screen. Like, we didn't even unwrap the TV until we got it all set up. And here I'm just not using my noggin because I'm trying to vacuum, get up all that styrofoam, and poor Phil's trying to read the screen to set up the television. And I didn't even consider the fact that I'm just exactly in his way. But, bless his heart, he didn't even say anything. I didn't even know that had happened until I was editing this video. So kudos to him for not just saying, hey, what are you doing? You want to step out of the way so I can finish this setup? But we got it set up. I pulled these sides off. It fits the space beautifully. It was very well wrapped. You can see there's like 4 layers of plastic on there. And it's so tucked behind that I couldn't even get it. So Phil is 6'5" and he's stretching to get it. But we are thrilled and we finally have a TV that works. Yay! This one's a keeper, you guys. As big as it is and as expensive as it is, the picture is beautiful and it's absolutely a keeper.